Welcome everybody, this is the final part of the Protoss tutorial powered by Alienware. Thank you guys obviously for helping me out sponsoring this series of videos, and now we are here finally with the remaining part, and we will obviously be going into the Terran one shortly, but before that, Protoss. Let's look how we finished last time. We finished high gold, which is really good in, roughly 2 hours, 2.5 hours or so of playing. And now we're going to continue with that and try to maintain this 100% win record with Protoss, climbing up from the bottom to the top using very solid, very fundamentally basic builds. And I think we were playing against platinums, golds last time. We haven't yet hit diamonds, so hopefully in this lesson we can play platinum and diamonds, I hope, and really advance through as much as possible. We will maybe talk, we will be talking a little bit more advanced once again, just stepping up a little bit more, pushing that bar up one more level as we go into today's session. Hopefully we can find some Terran players, as I've been struggling to find them within this tutorial. It's actually been rather difficult. There's not that many in the lower leagues from what I've seen or what I've experienced, or maybe only Terran players come out late at night. But here we are in the afternoon. Let's see if we can get some. Overview of what we're going to be doing today. 3-gate Robo, PvP, nice solid build, expanding after that. Protoss is Zerg, defensive, reactive, heavily scouting what he's doing, and so on and so on. And yes! A Terran player, finally. So let's go ahead and start talking about what we're going to do. So it basically should be a 3 gateway expand, or maybe one gateway expand, unless we see that, alright, cool, he is going for Marauder Marine and so on and so on. Maybe we can go 3 gateway expansion and then just really smash that down and then expand afterwards. So we'll see what he does. We're going to scout after the 9 pylon here because it's a big 4-player map. So we want to get there nice and fast before he walls us out with the barracks supply depot and then the second supply depot. We will be going for a 13 gateway here. So grab this little probe, build a pylon, I said, and then we're going to go scout. And we'll scout to the right first, and then up to the top right, and then finally the top left. If we get walled out, then we're just going to have to play like he's doing something super aggressive. So we'll go 1 gateway expansion, and then when I say super aggressive, I mean like Cloak Banshee or 111 or something like that. And then we'll go into 1 gateway expansion, 28 supply for the 2nd and 3rd gateway, and then robotics facility pretty much straight away as well, like 28 to 30 supply. So because we need to find out what it is. If he's going Cloak Banshees, we need the observers out nice and fast. So let's build that gateway and then click back into the mineral line, and then let's go scout to the top of the right of this map. Alright, so let's squeeze in the gas like now. 14 supply, and then go probe behind it. You see it just fits in just in time, milliseconds, a little gap there. And we're going to use 3 chronoboosts as well. And let's see if he's up here. Nope. So let's turn around and go to the top left. So already we've unfortunately got the last scout position, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, like we already kind of addressed, we already know what we're going to do if we can't scout him. So. Alright, very shortly we're going to be adding on the cybernetics core, and we will be skipping the zealot and going straight for a double stalker. So build another probe, into his base we go. Can we get in? Can we get in? Can we get in? Yes, awesome. Let's see if we can check out the gas. Yes, gas has been taken. It's how much has been mined from it? Only 50, so we know everything is on a normal timing. So let's leave now before the marine comes out. Get a stalker. Where's that SUV going? Is he gonna... Okay, so it looks like he's expanding really fast here. So what we can do then is we could add on... build a probe. What we could do is add on additional gateways and pressure him, but we are just gonna, I think, just go play it cool. Just go for our own expansion. Meanwhile, we can add on that pylon, like right on the ramp. And then we can just go and scout and poke and prod with our stalkers. We've got 2, and just waypoint them up already. And if we know that he's going expansion, which we do, we basically just go ahead and be a little bit greedy. We can get the gateways a lot later than that 28 supply we talked about, and so on. And there he is, just running away with that little SUV. We chronoboost into the gateway again, and we just be really greedy. Let's just go poke. So a timing for the extra gateways, I don't know, like 45 supply, something like that, I guess is reasonable. Yeah, really, really good. And just build a pylon down here because he's not being aggressive, not even in the bunker. So let's just poke. He should get in now. Yeah, great. Okay, cool. And then just sit out there. And just obviously be a little bit careful because he could just turn around and come out the bunker and kill you. So you want to kind of have that hotkeyd up, of course. Now we just chrono boost heavily into there. And we just leave it really late and spend all our monies on probes and transfers. Build a sentry though, we can. Absolutely no problem. Get second gas earlier as well, instead of the gateways, because we don't need units right now. And just in a few seconds, chrono boost again. And what we can do is add on these gateways now, a lot later on. And then chrono boost again. Yeah, really good. Let's put into gas and get ready for a transfer down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And turn this to warp gate. Yeah, he sees that now, that's fine. Unfortunately, my timing looks a little bit off, so I'll just grab the probes and send them back. Like all of them. Yeah, and then we just chrono boost again in a few seconds. Don't let him come out, of course, so just chase that down. Chrono boost again. And we do have 2 units here anyway, so we can just go attack move that way. And then we can add on that robotics facility. We can add another pylon. Yeah. Where is he gone? Did I get a kill? Oh, sentry got it. Okay. So now we just come back. Now we can start adding all these to warp gates. We should think about adding some units on now because he can just go ahead and poke out with a bunch of marines. So let's just add on double forge now already. And then we just hold our chrono boost up now for the upgrades. And robotics facility's coming. Yeah, everything's absolutely fantastic. Maybe just poke in, see if he has a double bunker or not. Okay, oh, so he is poking. So right now you obviously chrono boost units out. So 1, 2, and we did save chrono boost smartly as well, just in case. And we have probably another sentry and just a couple more zealots to hold this off, I think would be the right measurement. And you can even build an immortal if you want, just to kind of bounce back with a counter attack. Some more zealots. Oh, and pylons. That's going to hurt, isn't it? So G, A on these, get those going as well, and just have to force field. Maybe even just hold him off for now until the pylon finishes. So as the pylon's finished now, we'll open a bunch more stuff and just attack in now. And we should be able to hold that fine, especially because he hasn't got stim. And then just chrono boost more into stuff. The immortal's about to come out. Just pull back before you lose your stuff, and then just pull them right behind everything, like in behind the mineral line, warping zealots, and then just hold off. And as the immortal comes in, we have to chase him off. So yeah, he's gonna get scared now. And even if we lose a couple of supply depots, a couple of pylons, that's fine. And now we chase him off. And that was a little bit sloppy by me, to be honest. Getting pylon blocked was really bad. So, but it's okay. And what we can do now is get the observer instead. And just continue, get the gases as well, and add on those additional gateways, which we've just done. And we managed to hold that briefly, but that was a little bit sloppy, so I'm sorry. I'm a little bit rusty today. But anyway, the upgrades are going. Twilight Council, of course, needs to be added on, Sean. And everything's looking a lot better now, a lot healthier, so... let's have a look at supply. Probably add a couple more pylons at the north, and then go into gas. 3 in gas. 3 in gas, and what we want to do is expand soonish, and then we also want to start thinking about taking a 3rd base, and we also need to think about a Templar archive. So if he comes again, just force field a lot better this time, and then yeah, that's really good. With the immortal in there, yeah, beefy. And some more, we've got more gateways, so turn them into warp gates, and then you just warp in a bunch of zealots here, run away again, because we're getting blocked. Zealot. Yeah. And continue with the upgrades. And once again, we're going to be in good shape. So let's have a look what he's doing. Because he's obviously built a few more barracks. Because he's piling on pressure and pressure and pressure. So we get Zealot Charge, and let's have a look. Yeah, so lots and lots of barracks, you see, and upgrades, more barracks. So basically just going to continue to pile on the pressure. So what's going to be really good for that is not expanding right now, but just adding on the Templar Archives and then getting some high Templar into the mix. Let's just hold off on the probes for now, so cancel all the probes and really get these Zealots out and save your gas for the Archon. And we'll go Zealot Archon and now absolutely destroy this. Continue to Chrono Boost into the Nexus, of course. And we can expand right now, but obviously wanted to just get the Templar Archives down first. So let's expand, build a pylon, and that is coming. It's actually a rather fast building, to be honest, the Templar Archives. So we will have units out by the time he comes, and he's going to see, oh yeah, Zealots, yeah. Of course, we do need to get Zealot Charge, so let's try and get that out. But let's warp in. As soon as the scan goes, just leave the probe there so we know where he is. All these High Templar and Zealots. You can Chrono Boost into the gateways. And there he's coming, Archons and Zealots. And Zealot Charge is very close to finishing, but we need some Stalkers obviously behind this. Yeah, that's not too bad. Obviously better with Zealot Charge, but should be still okay. And Zealot Charge is so close to finishing. Let's warp in some more High Templars and so on. Probably more Zealots actually, as Zealot Charge is about to finish up. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on all the Chrono Boosts into the gateways now. With Zealot Charge, you're going to be able to beat that down, and it's just about to finish. And he hasn't expanded, he's just building a bunch of stuff, so you just know you have to defend. Zealot Charge is done, and yeah, that's that. That's lights out for those guys. And now let's really focus about transferring over, and you can see in the minimap, no, he hasn't expanded, of course not. This guy's just playing very, very aggressive. And get High Templars in now, and then Zealots again. As we've expanded, let's add on a bunch of gateways, because our money's relatively high. Our Tosis pylons are just double pylon up, triple pylon up. And look at that. You can try and kite them all day long. We don't care. And now our money's gone. So I expect him now to be teching up. Probably into Medivacs, of course. Upgrades are at 1-1. We're at 3 or 2-2 at the moment, working on the rest of the upgrades. But more units. Yeah, great. Excellent. More Zealots. And then as we start to take these gases on this base over here, we can upgrade to 3-3 and then just go and start thinking about our Colossus switch. So even though we played a little bit scrappy here and there, overall we're just better solid macro mechanics, so there's like no way we can lose. So now we can just do that and start to add on more Archons. You can start to get Storm, more Zealots. Yeah, beautiful. Add all these gateways over as well, and he's still no Medivacs. Maybe just build a pylon here. Oh, rubbish. I forgot we need to be killing those rocks, don't we? Forgot about this new map. Of course need to be killing those new rocks, because otherwise he'll just come up and kill us. Oh, like that. But yeah, so many Zealots. Nothing to stop the Zealot Archons. And bring this Archon back, and bring you guys back. We'll open some more High Templar. Oh yeah, loving that. The gases, you can see the gas is really taking effect now. So with that, let's really start to tech up high and get these Archons going. You can get Storm, but I much prefer just to go into Colossus, to be honest. Against a guy that hasn't teched right now. He's probably going to start to add Ghost soon, I suppose. But yeah, look at that, beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and take a 4th base now, because we've started to regain everything. He's going to expand to a 3rd base soon, I suppose. Yeah, really, really good. Robotics Bay, couple of pylons, Chrono Boost the upgrades. Yeah, we're looking in really good position right now. So, even though we were a little bit caught off guard by the amount of units he just had, we easily caught up. So, sentries, because we want to be able to get some force fields down, I suppose. And now he's coming with a beefy army once again, but to be honest, nothing for the 3-3 of our army, just about to finish up, so... And we want to be fighting in open area with Zealot Archon, so let's just move down a little bit and really get those upgrades out. Hotkey your Colossus up, because we're going to bring Colossus into the fray soon, and let's try to look for this open area fight, which is probably going to be over here, so that's good. Yeah. And now we tech switch over into Colossus, and there's absolutely nothing he can do to stop Colossus switch, I don't think. I'd be surprised if he was able to stop it, but of course no. And look at the Zealot Archons doing so much damage without any ghosts. We can even get shields now, and really get these Colossus out of Thermal Lance. And we can already take the gases over there, I suppose. Yeah, and now his army's just nothing. And what we want to do is transfer from the main to over here. And as we have a lot of money, what we're going to do, we're going to come for you. We're going to build pylons. So makes me a nice little shape. And now as the Colossus pump out, we'll just wait to get these Colossus out. And yeah, oh, still haven't got thermal lens. But that's pretty much it, really. So let's just warp in and find out around the Zealots, I guess, and just wait for this Colossus to come in as well. And yeah, I'm surprised that he hasn't teched over to Ghosts, because you have to have Ghosts against this kind of army. Like 3/3 Zealots don't die without EMPs. Yeah. Alright, let's go. And we can just take a clear fight up, even up the hill. Looking good. 200 supply, really, really fast. 1/1 upgrade still for him. And we can roll over now. Yeah, look at that. 1/1 upgrades versus 3/3. Colossus in the mix. You can now force field as well. And G to the G. Alright, so even though a little bit rocky early on, basically that was just because that we got some pylon blocked, otherwise we would have been fine. We had to kind of fight with no units, but yeah. Alright, game number 1, finally found a Terran player. Let's go into the next game. And we are high gold, yes! And we should be able to get in roughly 3 to 4 more games. As we have 45 minutes, like roundabout, well, maybe not 45 minutes, more like 40 minutes, I suppose, remaining on this video. So we'll see, we'll see. Next time, don't get supply blocked. Easy answer. Don't play when you get first. Start playing. Maybe that should be my advice for the other games, or for the other videos. Don't play the first game of the day on a Protoss tutorial, part number 4, the most difficult one. And difficult because it's starting to get up the ranks. I'm talking all the time. Alright, so PvP on this map. It's nothing really to brag about on this map. There's nothing really different about it, to be honest. There's these kind of runways and stuff, but it doesn't really affect much. What we are going to be doing is the 3 gateway robo expand. Very solid build. That means he has to, if he wants to beat that build, he either expands cheekily earlier himself, or he has to go for very heavy blink stalker harassment, which I think, like we pointed out in part 3, that I don't think many people are going to be able to maximize, you know, kind of value from doing that. I don't think anyone's going to do it amazingly. Alright, so scout after the pylon. No reason, just to get there nice and early, maybe do a bit of harassment with the probe. We're going to be going for a 12 gateway, just to kind of keep up with times if he's going to 4 gate, so we can get our tech out just kind of on the same time. So gateway, his probe, his gateway is same time, well, actually a little bit faster. That's interesting. Okay, so he's gone with 11 gateway. Okay, so this could mean aggression. It could mean a 4 gate, or it could be just faster stalkers out, of course. And oh, so it looks like it could be very much so a 4 gate. So what we're going to do here is send a probe and hide it leaving, because his stuff is coming, of course. And I don't even think we use our second chronicles. So his probe is coming to our base. So we're just gonna, there it is. Now we're gonna send it out. So he thinks we haven't sent one out. Kind of mind game a little bit. So then we can go scout. And we'll probably just poke in and scout roughly 5 minutes again is a good time. I have to cancel that probe because now we've hurt ourselves because we sent 2 scouting probes. But we're still going to go for the same kind of build. We'll get a Zealot as well, just to be awfully safe as well, because we are looking to play against aggression, I feel, here. He can't run a probe by to hide a pylon. Where are you going? So let's build that Zealot. And yeah, we'll go in about 5 minutes, because 5 minutes is when, or not, maybe not 5 minutes, more like 4:30 is when the Zealot and Stalker should already be moving across the map. So let's go ahead and get that gas, second gas, because if we need to play Robos, we need 2 gases, and also we need more sentries if he does decide to 4-gate us. So let's just double check to be sure he hasn't done anything over there, and then let's Stalker. And probes obviously need to be a little bit higher, and we need to be able to pylon 2. So he hasn't done anything there. We're looking at 410 right now. Build another pylon. And we'll go in about 4:30ish. Chronos the Cyber Core on the Probe. We'll be adding on a Sentry, and then we will also be adding on the extra gateways shortly. Our probes are almost there. Well, not quite. So 4:30, let's go in. Chronos that. Get another Sentry behind that one as well. Let's see what he's doing. He hasn't expanded, number one. Yeah, no units there, number two, so it looks like maybe he is going to be doing something. There's a lot of gateways. Let's add our own. 1, 2 gateways. 2 gas. What? That's not quite what I expected. He's not full gating us at all, so in that sense, we'll probably just go into a robo straight away. And then get the other gateway, just cut a corner a little bit. We got 2 sentries coming. We're going to be fine. Or unless he's chronoboosted a lot into the gateways, and then going to come up with units, but we do have sentries still anyway, so alright, let's just get the gateway now and then get a pylon, unless he's hidden expansion or something like that. But we'll send out a probe now as well to try and check, maybe up somewhere, I don't know. But anyway, our probe count's good now. We've got double sentry, pretty much safe, because we can easily force field. We got like 3 force fields by the time they all been used, and then we can even warp in more stuff if need be. So let's go around the sides and go up the top to see what's going on, because I don't really know yet. We will build an observer straight away, and then we will look to expand shortly. So we can build probes again now. And then I don't want to just jump out and expand right now, but I will do soon. But just check if he hasn't hidden an expansion or something. No. Let's go in his base again, and now we can get to expand as we start to build the Immortal and chronowish that out. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. I don't think he's teched up, so like DTs or that is possible, but with that many stalkers, it's more like blink, but he's hidden it, if that makes sense. So let's just build another pylon, and we can tank a little bit of damage on the natural, and if he does come with DTs, we can always force field the ramp as well and just hold them out. So we got another observer coming just to be ultra careful. So, but meanwhile, everything is going good. Let's go find out what's going on. Let's see expanded. Let's just check the expansion down there as well. A couple of zealots maybe. Don't know. I really don't know yet what he's doing. Sorry. No, let's go in and find out. Yeah, DT should have already hit by now. They should have been like 7:30 even earlier. Okay, Robo Blink. Okay, so against Robo Blink, basically all you need to do is just defend with Immortals. So Chronowish and Immortal out as that pylon finishes. Let's just find out, is he expanded or not? He'll probably put a bit of pressure on here. We do have an observer with our army, so let's just make sure there's not an observer on the edge of our bases, because that's where he'd be able to blink from, right? So he can blink into our main. So, but Zealot, Immortal, excellent. Let's transfer some down now. We can start to defend on multiple fronts. So we do have, he'll probably jump in here if anywhere, so we'll hold that there. And let's just bring in another Immortal. Get that guy out. Okay, so there is a pylon. He's probably going to try and get in the main with a lot of stalkers. Yeah, which is there. So what do we need to do is come back with everything. Oh no, come back. He's going to jump in the main now, and we needed zealots because he's going to jump into zealots, which is great for us. Okay, so Guardian Shield up, and right now you can actually force field because he hasn't. Oh, zealots at the back. Oopsie daisy. That's okay. Just make sure that the Immortals are targeting down the Stalkers. And then just keep warping in, keep chrono boosting off everything, building another Immortal. And with Immortals, guess what? Pretty damn good. And now we can just chrono boost another Immortal out. And even if we lose the sentries, doesn't matter. I don't know if he lost. No, the Observer's still there. So if you build some Stalkers, get rid of the Observer. Just leave them there and come around to the front now, because we do all have to do is defend, right? And we talked about it. I think it's easier for us to defend than it is for him to attack. So let's bring the Immortals as well. Open some units on the low ground. Now we can even add on additional gateways to maximize, because we've got our expansion. Probably just chrono boost into the gateways for now though, because he hasn't expanded, which is very important. So let's get another Immortal out and bring it down to the front. Another pylon. Yeah, And now he's expanded, and now we've got a big lead, because there's his observer. Great. Now what do? Is we tech up. So we grab both assimilators, even though we got a lot of gas right now. We're about to spend a lot, so don't worry about that. So robotics bay, and we just tech up into our tech path now. Maybe add on a forge as well. So let's chrono boost into the nexuses a little bit, bring that probe count up. Maybe start to wall off a little bit over here. Yeah, and just go into the gases now. And maybe get an observer, another one, just to go into his base. Yeah, looking really good. Yeah, looking good. Just check if there's anything over here, pylon or anything. And just take Zelnori Tower and just sit down now and get your Colossus out and get your +1 or 2 out. So you can add on the Twilight Council, about 50% like usual of +1, and then just go from there. But yeah, as long as you're defending against Blink Stalkers over there, you can even build a cannon or something if you really want to help stop him blinking in there. But right now we're sitting very, very comfortable. You don't even need to build that many probes now. You can add on additional gateways, and you can just power through and get a Twilight Council, get a blink of your own, and then get +2. Yeah, looking really, really good right now. Get that Colossus out. Probe coming, so I don't know what that's for. Maybe to do some shenanigans again. But we have a lot of stuff on the natural. Maybe you can even leave your Colossus here and warp in some zealots around. Maybe build a pylon over here. I do see some stalkers on the left. But yeah. All good, really. Let's have a look what's going on. A lot of chrono boost, 3 gateways. Not much, to be honest, I don't think. I don't think much at all. Yeah, just now expanding, hasn't taken the gas, it's got his own immortals. Against that, you just throw double robotics facility down and just go wildly into tech. You can even take a third base, sorry, as well, and go up there. Yeah, this is really, really good. Extra gateways, Colossus being there, excellent. Maybe build some more pylons, maybe get blink, chrono boost into that and get +2. We can just keep the obs here to see if he takes a third base. Build another pylon over here. Some stalkers, and just go to the late game really and just sit there and defend. We are in a great position. We've got 2 Colossus, another one coming. We've got another robotic facility as well, so we're going to be pumping away double Colossus. We're going into +2 and he's at 0-0. Get blink out as well. Got another third coming, and you can already like start to build the assimilators. It's fine. Yeah, really, really solid. Use the observer now. He's not going to come over there and attack us, so just keep the observer with your army in case any DTs or anything like that. Yeah. So let's just go with +2 or something. Oh, there is a pylon over here, so let's just go over there and get rid of that pylon. And I think he's going to start harassing us again because of the fact that he knows we're taking a third. So what we're going to do is build 3 cannons on the back to make sure we're safe from the back, and then we can just do damage and push out from the middle. So let's chrono boost into that +1, +2, get more Colossus, and now let's just get ready to transfer across. Oh, maybe a little bit too. Okay, so basically you stall right now with zealots while you get your army over there. So stall with zealots, get your army over there, get your Colossus right in the fray, to be honest, and just transfer over as well. Yeah, look at that. Very, very tough for him to beat, and you just get rid of his observer with yours and then pick him off, and you can't even see at the higher ground. So yeah, look at that. And now just warp in some more units, and then because we got blink of our own now, we want to power up that again. Probably just waypoint everything over, and on our third base we're in gases, which is all not in that other one. Most important is the gas, of course, and then we just go really, and maybe checkmate, and we can just build some more probes, maybe just build a pylon in the center of the map. You can get more gateways, you can get another upgrade. We're at +2 now, so let's just walk up. He's got a lot of immortals left, so maybe we shouldn't be too overly keen on going right now, but it should be okay. Build a pylon. Actually, we got a lot of Colossus, so just some zealots to tank, well, not really tank, but to get in the way of the immortals basically. Because the immortals are very good, but if there's a lot of zealots in the way, they're really bad. So So let's just build up these pylons. We go very, very shortly over here. Maybe get +3, I guess we could do. Get these last two guys out. And yeah. Taking the third base, we'll just go hit now before his third base kicks in. Get a lot of the zealots. And yeah. Alright, so I think we played this one okay, and you could already see it's kind of over because the way the game's gone. So let's go. Got this last class actually. Won't be horrible and leave him. Okay, so DTs. When that happens, you just cancel these and you just get units out, and we just go kill him. We've got an observer with our army, I think. Yeah, we do. So we'll just go kill him. I don't even care about this base. I don't care about this base. It's all about your main, because that's the thing that's gonna win the game. Because we're about to go kill him. So come around the back, by the way, because that's where Colossus is gonna do the most amount of damage. And then I don't care about my natural anymore, to be honest. And we just go in, guard and shield up. And I knew DTs could have been an option. A lot of people do it. Oh, he's actually already in. So we just go there and defend with Observer and Blink. We got 2. Ooh, attacking the gateway. Yeah, just sit there. Alright, so he's got a lot of Colossus, but we've got a lot too, and he's at 0-0, we're at 2-0, so unfortunately that's not going to work out. We got Guardian Shield, we got Immortals, we got everything. Just not economy, because we stopped caring about our economy. Yeah, look at that. It's 2-0 powering through. There might even be hallucinations, I don't know, they died so fast. Yeah, we got an Observer with our army, which is over there, which means GG. Okie doke. Alright, let's go into the next game then when this guy decides to leave. Woo! 2-0. We're maintaining the win record, which is so important because that's the whole gist of these. So let's just quickly check what the guy was. I guess Platinum. Yeah, Platinum rank 13. So climbing up again. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let's play game number 2. Oh, I need a massage though. Do need a massage. A virtual massage would be amazing if somebody could send me one. Really do. Got bad posture, so my top left of my shoulder when I'm playing it hurts a lot because I'm all cranked over like an old man. Alright, game numero 3. Zerg. So a bit of variety here. Tal'Dorei Malta. Tal'Dorei Malta, what am I on about? Yeah, I definitely need a massage. Zelnog Caverns, ladies and gentlemen. We played a Zerg game here, I think, on part number 3, and basically, you know, that's all we really need to think about, is doing very similar to that. Because timing attacks and so on, they're okay here because it's small, but also, let's just talk about it and we'll let this guy answer. So, timing attacks here are very good because it's a small map, but at the same time, is that he's going to be on 2 bases a lot. So he's going to be like roachling 2 base, taking a third. So naturally going to be building units because he can't rush to a 3rd base that easily on this map. So that's something we want to keep in consideration. But what we want to be doing here is mostly 3 gateway expansion. Because it is a small map, roachling, baneling, anything like that is very viable here. Lots of sentries, cannon, always wear a cannon. We're going to get that up. And then we're also going to get hallucination, heavy scout. You know, is he taking the 3rd base? Where is it, first of all, on this map? Is it all the way to the right-hand side of the map? Is it the gold? Is it the normal one? And then we also want to find out what tech he's gone for. Is he gone 2 base Mulisks or 2 base Infestors? Because it's a kind of rough map for Zerg to take a 3rd base. Alright, so unfortunately, I'm a nice person, and I'm not going to unpause. I'm going to let him go. So, let's go. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is just walling like normal, just like here. We'll build the pylon behind this time, or it really doesn't matter, it's just preference. There's no big up and downs between both. Alright, so let's go scout. Always scout after the pylon, obviously because you can get a lot more information, faster, of course. And I hope you guys have been liking these videos, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel and tell your friends about them if they're learning StarCraft, or if they're struggling in StarCraft more importantly, because I hope these videos, that's what they're here for, is to help a lot of these guys out that are having difficulties. So, alright, so nice early drone scout by him. I go ahead and get like a 13, double overlords. I think that's a mistake, unless he's just sent out that first one. Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and just sit on his natural. Got 13 gateway, no reason to get 12, to be honest, if he's not being aggressive. Grab the simulator, and then build a pylon, and then chrono boost again very, very shortly. So, 25 energy coming up, guys. Bam! That's how you do it. Then we need a pylon very, very shortly. So, just grab a guy, just go build a pylon like here. Go into gas with him as well, and then just put 1 and 2 in gas, and then cyber cores finishing very soon. So we got the first hit there, so we may actually be able to kill that drone. Because usually probe beats drone, but because we got the first hit, yeah. And we just do that to check if it walls in, which it does. Whoa! You can build a pylon and then get away and come home. It just basically, you delay your zealot and then you delay your gas as well. So we'll do that here. And what we'll then do is go into the gas, into the zealot before, because it really does delay the zealot if you don't do that. And we need another probe. And then we'll just build the gas here right now. And still no links though. It's kind of late. Unless they run straight up to my base, which means his expansion is going to be ultra, ultra late. It's a little bit weird. So already I'm like, okay, there they come. But still we're going to go 3 gateway expand no matter what. We still have to do that. Let's just go into the gas. And we replace the pylon immediately as we're losing it over here. Hold position your zealot, of course. And just kind of listen to the cyber core. And let's throw down these double gateways very, very shortly. As you see, 200 minerals, probably 1 more probe, and then we'll build them now. So, and then you can get a sentry after 1 and 2, and build a sentry, and chrono boost, and cyber core. Probably 1 more pylon in the main because we don't want to. We want to be safe. Don't want to go down now. We'll do it now. Just build this here. Shift click back, and then we're just going to move down very, very shortly here. Sentry zealot building, cool. The next pylon definitely on the lower ground, so probe count's really, really nice. So let's pull down now. So you can just attack, move down, let clear the zealots, and then we'll build the nexus, and then we'll build the pylon. So nexus. Oop. There, and then turn these to warp gates, of course, and just build that pylon. And then sit in the little hole here, like right close tight, and then warp in units behind. Like that. Really, really close, tight. Get hallucination next with an X 100 gas and 100 minerals. Chrono boost it once, so we can scout. And just keep that probe production up. And then we'll bring a probe down and just build that forge and extend that wall off. Make sure you have all these hotkeyed up. And then build a forge, because you could be all in, like some kind of cheeky build. So let's build that there. Kill the overlords. We have force fields, so I don't really care if it's going to pull us out. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, good kill, Sean, good kill. And then we just chrono boost into the main. Next is going to finish. We don't need another pylon. We just sit tight here, and then we build a cannon very, very shortly. Maybe just build another. No, we don't need that yet. Alright, so basically look for a good transfer and then just split them. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then just grab 1 and build a cannon. And then let's check what's going on. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Oopsie daisy, that's the wrong hotkey. Oh well, I guess we can try this. Meanwhile, chrono boost into the nexus, of course, and robotics facility can come down now and a pylon, and just chrono boost into the nexuses. Well, at least we got more surface area scouting. So first of all, I'm just going to go check what's going on. Double spines, roaches. Oh, that's an evolution chamber, never mind. Macro hatch, really early. Really early. So it could produce a lot of units really fast, but probably not. Don't think he's going to do that. And just not killing the rocks yet. No third base, so we don't need to do anything. He hasn't taken a third base. He's got the capability to be very aggressive towards us, so we're not going to even try to do anything. Meanwhile, we should get the Twilight Council very, very shortly and just go into our usual style of play. We probably want to build double pylon at the back here. Or too far forward, so do that and you can just see. Yeah, we'll just go and add on a couple of gateways as well. And then we can also, or maybe three, just get the Twilight Council instead. Sort your upgrades out, get your observers out now as well. Chronoboost the observers, make sure you have some units because you don't want to just die. And then we'll send out another hallucinated phoenix to check for third base. Get the gases as well. And because this, like we talked about in the last part, it is a Colossus friendly map, so we are going to build a robotics bay, which we can add on. And then look to take a third base-ish soon. We can probably add in a mortal too, since he has shown us roaches, so mortals are pretty damn good. No third base. No units here, so he's... Oh, there they are. Okay, I don't know what he's really doing. Get Blink as well. Additional gateways into the gas. Yeah. And get +2. And, oh, we need some gas, don't we? So... Never mind, just get these observers out. And first one's here. And it looks like he's going to lair. Oh, we did manage to scout. +2 now. Additional pylons needed. Apollo. And just spore crawlers everywhere. He's trying to hide his tech or what? Oh, the Phoenix really tricked him, I guess. But I didn't really see what that tech was, so what we're going to do is go straight for it. Like, come this way. And I think that's an infestation pit, so plays into our Colossus really well. And we can go expand now, as we're getting our Colossus. Probably add some zealots. Yeah, just go expand and pull this guy down, because you don't really need to play overly aggressive here. And, oh, it's a Hydra Den. Okay, that's even better. So if we come around the back, we can maybe see if he's expanding. Guess not, but we have enough energy where we can just check again. And that they're only there to check if this is the expansion's coming. And then we sit on our expansion now. And because we got Blink and +2 on the way, Colossus on the way. Looking good, really, aren't we? And we just sit on that expansion for now until the pylons finish. And then we can start to move around a little bit more freely. But he hasn't expanded, you see. So it's like, build cannons now. And then once this third base is up, like, that's it, that's lights out. Like, there's nothing you can do once cannons are up. They're just way too good. One more. Be really, really safe. And then now we can start moving across the map. And now we can start picking off own third bases of our own. Of his own, sorry. I know we transfer a good amount as well. Gases, both of them. Yeah, so look, that's just really, really beefy. Try not to be so zealot heavy. I know I keep doing that a lot. And just pylons. If you get pylon blocked like this, just add on a bunch of pylons. Then we'll just add on a bunch of gateways in a few seconds as well while we're pylon blocked. Kill the changeling. Get +3. Very simple, really. I mean, I'm not even playing my best right now. And all we're doing is just moving around now. We've got a base up. We're going to kill a hatch here. So I don't know, a bunch of gateways. And even if he comes, we're ready. We got Blink, we got +2, we got force fields, got another Colossus. We denied it a third, which is all you need to do really on this map. And yeah, he wants to come. So we can actually more than happily take a fight here. Because he just doesn't have enough, you see. And you can cut it around even more, you can put more stuff in. We don't even have that many gateways. So as we do, we build more Colossus and really keep these there. We're up in some zealots now as we've lost our zealots, but where are these gateways just finishing up now? And literally he can't do anything because he doesn't have any money. And because our third base is close to mine out, we can take a fourth one and so on. So let's just wait for these extra gateways to finish up here. Chronoboost into the forge and just warp in some more units. And then walk down and unfortunately kill our opponents. Guys, we have to kill. Add more gateways again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Make use of that Blink. Yeah. But he's kind of slow, you know. He built so many spore crawlers because of a fake phoenix, and then that slowed his third down, then losing the thirds, and so on, so on, so on. Alright, GG. Okay, doke, let's play another game. If that's platinum, guys, you guys should definitely be beating that level. And he's... Oh, you kidding me, right? That's a diamond player. You most definitely should be beating these players. Most definitely should be. So let's play the final game of today. And I'm glad we did kind of breach diamond level. So... And you see how easy that was. We did nothing special, and we're able to beat diamond players. We literally sat there and just microed and macroed, sorry. So you guys can do it for sure. There's absolutely no reason not to. So let's play the final game of today, which is gonna be a little bit of a glitch in the matrix there. Sorry guys, but I don't know. You heard the dun, and then it kind of died everything. So just reloaded exactly from where we were, and we'll continue with this last game of the session. So don't worry. You probably won't even notice, really, because it was like a glitch. It was like straight in. And it's all stitched together now with a needle and sew. And the video is amazing, hopefully. Alright, so let's play the last game of today's session. Let's find out which race our opponent's going to be. Is it Terran? Is it Protoss? Is it Zerg? We will find out. It may even be random. We do not know. But apparently Battle.net does. So let's have a look. And it is a Zerg player on Taldra and Malta, so we get a bit of Forge Fast Expand here for you guys, which is what we should be doing on such a large map like Taldra and Malta. And also, you can't really go for a standard gateway play here, the way the map is laid out between the main and the natural. So, Forge Fast Expand it is. So, our plan overall here should be Forge Fast Expand. We don't want to grab the 3rd and 4th gas too soon. We want to add on 3 additional gateways, so we go up to 4 gate after expanding. And then we want to be adding on the robotics facility and also the Twilight Council at the same time, so that we can scout. And also, it's a little bit of a pivot point, I suppose you could say. And we can swing either way, depending on what our opponent does. If he goes mutas, we can swing. If not, we don't have to. We can go into Colossus or Mortal Heavy or so on and so on. So we'll see. But this guy thinks we're a pro or just a fanboy. I'm going to answer with a fanboy. I'm going to take the other option. Alright, so we are going to be going for 12, 13, Forge, probably 13, I guess, into Nexus, and then Gateway, Cannon, and so on and so on, or Cannon Gateway. Is he in the bottom right? Is he not? Probably 13. So we'll build 13 and then we'll go bam. We'll probably just waypoint him over there already. And he is, yes, we see him nice and early, and we see no early pools, so we're not dead. So great. And we'll just idle on his natural here. And to be honest, I even think in these positions, Colossus could be very good through holding this location and down there. So we may actually do that. We'll go up to 16 Nexus though, of course. And maybe we will do a 2 or 3 base Colossus play. And yeah, we won't let him take his expansion too fast. Delay that, and we can almost send a probe down from the main to the natural, about 300 minerals. So just deny until 300 minerals. Go in, see if it got a spawning pool, and then we'll go build this Nexus. He should have built a spawning pool. Yeah. So let's build the Nexus. He hasn't got gas yet, so we'll just come home now, I guess. And we want to be building the cannon and gateway, so we'll go do that now. As this probe comes back, we'll go cannon and then gateway. And because he hasn't scouted us, I'm just going to send the probe up there, a bit cheeky really. And then we'll build the gateway. And then we also need a pylon to create that wall off, because it's not a 3 building wall off, so we'll make it 3 building and a pylon. So we'll do it here. Oh, yeah, there. And now maybe his lings are up here, and I'd say tricked ya. And then we just go back into pro production, and then we can wall off very, very shortly with the cyber core. But we do need to build in a few seconds double gas. So when this probe is able to do so, we go wham, shift click back in, wham, shift click back in. And now the lings come and see, oh no, a cannon, no. And they die. So let's transfer a little bit over. And let's chrono boost on both Nexus now, so main and natural. So really get that going. We'll build the cyber core. And then chrono boost into this, and then build that probe. Build another probe over here. Get into gas. 1, 2, 3. To gas. Great. And just chrono boost again. Really work on those probes, because that's why we're fast expanding, and we delayed him a lot. So we want to be building a pylon here very, very shortly. And when the cyber core's done, we want to go obviously warp gate research, and then we also want to get a sentry. But first, before we do that, guys, what we're going to do is build a zealot. The zealot is the ultimate scout at this point in the game, because it will go and see if there's bailings outside my base. It will also tell you if he's doing anything funky, because you can check his drone count, or you can even check his third base count, and so on. So really, really cool to do that. So get in the habit of that one. And then we'll build a sentry behind this to be safe. I don't even know if that's a 1. Let's just check with a probe. I don't even think it's a zealot wall off. We may have to just build an additional pylon. No, I don't think it is. No. So what we can do is do that. Just have to think. Put my thinking hat on. Alright, anyway, where were we? So extra gateways need to be added on now, and pylons. So let's just get rid of this. 1, 2. And we're just going to run straight into his base, or to his third base. 1, I didn't build 2, 3. And I just go back with everything. We've got a sentry now. We don't need another sentry. We need a zealot. Chrono boost into that. And do we see a third base? Do we? Yeah, baby. So now we know he's playing macro. So that means we don't need to worry too much. So chrono boost into the nexuses. We can even take our own third base relatively fast. But first of all, robotics facility. He hasn't even taken the gases yet on his natural. Superb. Get +1 now. Don't really need to focus on it that much. Or we can actually focus on it, because we want to get Twilight Council soon. Get blink. And then we can expand on our own account soon. So just chrono boost into warp gate. And then just start warping in units. Take the gases. You know what to do. Because we want to play the mid game. What we can try and do is send a probe here. Here and here, because that is where his fourth base is going to be, isn't it? So we can be a bit cheeky by building some stuff over there. But meanwhile, we need to focus on getting units out now. So, and especially because we want to be taking the third base relatively fast. But we still don't know what he's doing, which is why we got the robotics facility. So he hasn't got gas yet, so he may have teched up fast into the layer. Sorry. We've got a lot of probes queued up, and we get rid of them. Let's chrono boost out that. Chrono boost out that. And then we can build this nexus. Great, he's going to get there. Now let's go expand. And get double observer. So chrono boost another one out. Let's go expand. Probes in the main are a little bit heavy, you can see. There's slightly too many over that 2 line, so we just pulse them to the natural. And then we expand, start building up the units, and go into +2. And take this, and then the way we war off here is about here with a pylon, and then we just war off with gateways, because we need gateways anyway before we expand, so makes sense, right? Let's find out what's going on in the land of the Zerg player. And then, where's that guy gone? Okay, we need you to stay. Alright, let's have a look. Double Evo, probably Roachling then. Nothing up Roach, so let's check natural. So, versus Roachling, probably even getting Immortal out, and we'll go Colossus soon. But first of all, Woven time. Yes, look at that. Oh, Spire. I see a Spire. And we're walled in now, and so you build a cannon here, and all you need to think about is holding this area. So build another cannon, completely walled in. So when we see a Spire, we need to start thinking about not going Colossus. We're going to be going into Temple Archives. So let's build Temple Archives then. Meanwhile, we can transfer across, get double gases, and probably let's have a look at our army. It's not that big because we have forcefuls to hold off. And we got this to wall in, so it's okay. But we do need to obviously start thinking about our plan. What is our plan? Now we know that he's gone, or trying to go, Mutas, as we can clearly see with our observer. Let's try and find out his creep spread too. Our plan now is to go defensive style, and we're going to go into Templar, into Archons, and High Templar. And he's going to be like, oh no, he's expanded already. And that's where our money kicks in, and we can build in a lot of stuff. We can even get Storm. And as soon as he starts to take that base over there, that's when we start to, or his 4th base it should be, that's when we start to be a little bit aggressive with warping in units from the higher ground. But we can already start to warp in Stalkers and so on, because he should be coming soon with Mutas, I guess. And he's getting Roach speed as well. Maybe no Mutas, maybe just very heavy Roach, but at the same time, Storm is still good. We just don't really know his army comp at the moment, so we're going to try and find it. Roach, 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 Roach. Maybe no, not even Mutas, guys. He may even just be playing for Colossus. So in that regard, we just focus on these upgrades. And I haven't even seen any Mutas yet, so maybe he's not even playing it. Infestation Pit comes down, yeah, he's just literally going for full Corruptors. So in that sense, we just keep playing through. We build up a nice army. And we push out, or we don't need to push out. Do you know why we don't need to push out? Because he hasn't taken a 4th base, which should be here. We can just double check with the probe to make sure, but that's when we need to push out, when that starts to get taken. Meanwhile, additional pylons, which I have just built anyway, and we can start to open High Templar anyway, because they're going to be pretty good. Storm's, fantastic upgrade, so let's waypoint all the way down there. He hasn't got a 4th base here, he hasn't got a 4th base there, we don't need to move. And we just keep taking up. Lots of gateways. Just go in and check again, maybe. Just check maybe up here. And we're in good. Good. Maybe if he does go into Mutas, we want to be doing that just a single cannon building into middle lines. But yeah, pretty much good to go, really. We want to be taking a 4th base here. So we will be doing that very, very shortly. Probably want to have some more Templar and then just some more Zealots. And we're pretty much getting close to max out, and he hasn't even taken a 4th base because we've been scouting for it. And now we can get ready to push out. So what we're going to have on is all the High Templar at the back, and then we can go, oh, what's this? Okay, so everything down here straight away, of course. So Templar on 2, everything else on 1. And he's not even going to go the distance. Yeah, we don't even, oh, there's a big hole there, but it doesn't matter really. And I don't want to use my Storm now because we don't need to. And now what we're going to do is try and take a fight with all that, yeah. Okay, I didn't want to use my Storm because obviously it wasn't needed. And now we're just going to go directly and counterattack because he lost a lot there, by the way, if you didn't notice. And we didn't lose anything. So we grab the Observer, we re-wall off. And just cannon up again, maybe a couple of times because we got a lot of money. And we could even build a pylon and go build a Nexus. And then another pylon. And we're just going to go now. And we should be looking to rock this world. And all we did was sit back and play defensive. You can, if you're scared about Broodlords or something by now, but he can't really have them, guys, because he hasn't got the gases from the 4th base. And we'll confirm that in the replay after. And to be honest, oh, that's actually, I messed up that, didn't I? Well, it doesn't matter too much, but yeah, I messed up those force fields. I don't really have that many sentries, that's kind of why. Alright, well, basically just continue to warp in. And 3 base against all the bases we have, and with Storm 2, don't stop our own units. Yeah, look at that. Just don't even have enough energy for a. Never mind. Got to walk on. Got to walk on. Last order. Got no Storm. Got no energy for anything. Alright, yeah, we got so much money. You know, at this stage of the game, I know the game's already over, but you can still just pile on the gateways and continue to warp in. And the thing is, I didn't really take this guy serious for the most part of it because he hasn't even taken a 4th base from what I can see. And by the structure of his army and how tech little it is, like tech light it is, you know, he hasn't done anything. So, and we've always had tabs on his 4th base via this single probe. And yes, he's at Hive now, so if you're scared about the Greater Spire, go snipe the Spire. And if you're scared about Ultras, start adding on more Immortals and so on. And that's pretty much this, I think. I don't think he can really do anything. Now you just continue to warp in. And then just bring everything over, and yeah. And his play didn't really make too much sense. you know, you can't play Zerg on 3 bases, which we learned in the Zerg tutorials, and now we've got this base up. You just cannon it like a madman, you transfer very shortly over, and because we've got a million more gateways, we're up to a very high count overall, and you can just warp in anywhere really, and just read the game, win the game. And we're just going to really fast before we close that up, just quickly look at that guy, and having not taken a 4th base, we're on 3 bases. We don't need to do anything for the entire of the game. So let's have a quick look, and then we'll check out what rank he is, and then we'll call it a day. So let's fast forward through this real fast. I hope you guys have been enjoying these parts. It's obviously been great for me and good fun. A little bit sad that we finished with Protoss now, but obviously Terran is coming up next. So macro hatch style, and we already knew that he wasn't teching up because of it, as you can clearly see, guys. And Zealot comes in, sees that, no problem, manages to kill a drone, great. And then it's just a very double evolution chamber roach heavy. Spire was put down in case of Colossus, not really for mutas to be honest, because he had too many roaches, too well upgraded to actually use gas into mutas. As we can see, the Spire goes down. Look at his gas, very low. Doesn't have a 4th base. And then when the Spire does complete, he's at 300 gas. You can see in the production tab, he's got Infestation Pit, not really using it for mutas whatsoever. And now 6 come because he doesn't have any gas. And all the time, this is all on 3 base. Look, we're on 3 base. And what does Zerg need to do? Always be 1 base ahead. And so when this attack comes, it doesn't matter. He basically has to kill us at that point. And still no 4th base, all 3 base. And this fight was a little bit sloppy on our half, but better upgrades, better economy, 4th base versus 3 base, you don't need to worry about anything, and that pylon is always checking for it right over there, and he can even see it, which is kind of funny. But yeah, GG, well played, D Apollo, not bad. And that's it for the Protoss tutorial. Before we do end up, let's quickly have a look at that guy, just to quickly see how high he was. If he was diamond again, then no, high plat. So okay, high plat, and hopefully I've shown you guys how to play from Bronze League to the higher leagues by playing safe, playing very solid, nice builds, good game sense, good game reading, and how to execute a lot of different strategies and builds. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel and so on, and also tell your friends about these videos, and I look forward to the Terran ones, which are coming next. If this is like a year later, then the Terran ones underneath you. But for now, see you later. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been fun.